Hey everybody, thank you for joining me today. Comedy Cooking with Jay. We're going to be making some favorites. It's Wednesday, so that makes it Wing Wednesday. We're going to be making wings and also French fries to go along with it. Come and join me. Enjoy this easy to follow recipe. Tell me what your favorite bar food is in the comments. First thing you're going to want to do is make sure that you set your oven to 420 degrees and let it preheat. Put your chicken wings right inside. Let's see how tall this is. I don't know where this is. That's fine. After you put your wings in the oven, make sure you set a timer for yourself, 20 minutes. Alright, here's the next step. Make sure that you wash your potatoes. I'm already ahead of you. I'm using Yukon Gold, but you can use whatever you like. If you are using russets, you do want to remove the skins, but of course these are Yukon Gold, so you do not need to remove the skins for these ones. Make sure you wash them under cold water. The French fries we're going to be making today can be classified as wedge French fries. This is how you got to cut those, alright? Depends on the size of your potato, but essentially it'll always be the same. Cut it right down the middle. Then what you want to do is make sure that you get that wedge shape. So boom, wedge, that's a wedge, that's a wedge, that's a wedge, that's a wedge, and that's a wedge. You can end up with beautiful wedges just like this. Wedges. Alright, next for your French fries, you're going to need the following seasoning: garlic powder, onion powder, pepper, and poultry seasoning. This is a low sodium one, so this is how it's going to go, alright? Put in your poultry seasoning. This is about a tablespoon or so. Depends how much fries you have. We have a large amount, so we're actually going to go definitely a tablespoon. This has in it thyme, sage, marjoram, rosemary, black pepper, and nutmeg. That's what's in this already prefab mix. We have onion powder. We're gonna go, same thing, you measure with your hand or just kind of eyeball it. We're gonna go about a tablespoon of that or so. Boom. And then, of course, garlic powder is necessary. We're only gonna put a little bit because we're gonna add a little special ingredient in a moment. A little garlic powder, and of course, pepper. Same thing with the pepper though, we're gonna go light. We're gonna go about a teaspoon or a tablespoon. Depends how much stuff you got. You also want to make sure you have that oil. We're not gonna use a lot of oil. We're gonna use about a tablespoon or so. I'll even use a cap as my measuring cup. We're gonna go with 2 caps full. 1 cap, 2 caps. You really want this to be able to coat the outside of every single potato you got. Alright? High temperature oil too, do not use olive oil in this recipe. And of course, secret ingredients coming your way. It's garlic, everybody, some fresh garlic. We're gonna add about a tablespoon of that as well. Flavor, baby. This next part is for professionals only. All right, everybody, take your bowl, mix it. A lot of height, okay? If you don't feel comfortable doing this, do make sure you get a pair of tongs and mix it up. You want to make sure that seasoning is on every single potato. Next, you're going to want to make sure that you spread your potatoes on your sheet pan or other items. Use parchment paper over Any other thing like a foil. Foil is going to tend to stick to your stuff if you definitely don't get a good spray on there. These non-stick surfaces, of course, don't need any spraying or anything else added to them, so highly recommend investing in them for yourself and the planet. 2 seconds, everybody. Really important when spreading out your potatoes on your sheet trays is to make sure you have a lot of space in between each potato. The more space, the more color that you're going to get on these potatoes. That's why I'm using 2 full sheet trays for this recipe. After your timer goes off for your chicken wings, take them out and set them aside. It's hot in there. After your chicken wings come out of the oven, you're gonna have room for your potatoes now. Go ahead and put them right in there. Highly recommend to make sure that your sheet tray holders that are inside the oven are in the center of your oven. Place them both in there. Close it up. Keep it at that 420 degrees. Set a timer for, we're gonna go 30 minutes. That gives us enough time to finish up our chicken wings. When you take your chicken wings out, they're gonna be almost fully cooked, or par cooked as they say. Check them out, they're not gonna look beautiful right now, just warning you. What we're gonna make now is we're gonna make a stovetop fryer. I'm using a pot, of course any pan will work, but I highly recommend to have a lid because you don't want it to be all bubbly at you. We're gonna make a stovetop fryer and here's how you do it. Container, oil, high temperature oil only. Do not use olive oil when frying any given time. You want to put enough in there so that the wing will be able to be completely coated. You're going to want to put that on the temperature around on the 4 or the 5 setting. I'm going to put it on 5 because I like a little bit higher temperatures. You want to make sure this oil is hot and ready to go before you do put your wings inside of this oil. If you don't have a thermometer, you're going to want to check it with your wings. Take your wings, check it out. That is not ready. See how there's no bubbles happening? It's not ready. Don't put them in there yet. I'm watching you. Don't do it. Don't put them in. Not yet. Alright everybody, pro tip. Make sure that you have everything you're going to need when you're frying before you do start frying. So you got your tongs, you need those. You're going to need your lid, you're going to need that. You're also going to need an area to put your finished wings. This is just a plate with a piece of paper towel on it. You can obviously use reusable cloth if you'd like as well. Now we're going to show you what it looks like when the oil is ready. Take your wing, put it right in there. It'll start to bubble just like so. Put your wings all in there. Make sure they don't stick to the bottom by moving them when you first put them in there. You can place a lid on it to make sure that this bubbling doesn't go over. Important fact for when you put on the lid. Put the lid on at an angle to let the steam vent. You need the steam to vent. While these are frying, I cannot stress enough to not let them be having a closed lid. A closed lid can be detrimental and very unsafe. Always vent your lid. Make sure that you don't end up with any fires, or even without a lid, because that might make a mess. Make sure you're moving them frequently so that they don't stick to the bottom. You're going to want to pull out your wings when they become nice and golden brown. This is what you're looking for right here. Golden brown. you get those nice, beautiful golden brown wings, you're going to want to make sure that you season them right away. Put them in a bowl or whatever you fancy. Put your favorite seasoning right on them. I'm going to be using ranch seasoning. Mix it up. Boom, you got yourself some ranch wings. Oh wait, my potatoes. It's hot in there, remember. You want to make sure that they're golden brown, like this. I like a little bit more color, so I'm going to put them in there for another 10 to 15 minutes, but I'm going to move the pan around to get the color that I want on them. After you got your beautiful golden brown wings setting on the side, you can add whatever seasoning you'd like onto it. I've got a great option for those of you watching on your low sodium diets or anything that you're looking out for, but this is a very healthy seasoning here. Put it right in your bowl. Boom, 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 boom. And we're gonna go a little bit of garlic powder. Oh, I gotta open that up. Just a little bit of garlic powder. A little bit of onion powder. And then of course, you're gonna need a little bit. Let me think of what I can put in here. Let me get a little bit of, that's fine, just garlic powder and onion powder. It'll be delicious. Low sodium, very healthy. You always have the option of adding your favorite sauce to it as well. I'm adding buffalo sauce, which is right on top. Mix it up. Yum. Alright, next, make sure that you check your potatoes after that 30-minute timer goes off. They should look beautiful golden brown. It's hot in there. If you want them a little bit darker, I highly recommend to make sure that you shift your sheet trays from the top to the bottom so you get beautiful color like this. Hey everybody, thanks for joining me with Comedy Cooking with Jay. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button at the very bottom and at the end of the videos. Tell me what your favorite, oh my god, in the mid section of your cooking area,